Welcome to Reframing Nature Cavan, Reframing Wildlife. Nature has long inspired creativity. Sitting in the garden listening to the birds or catching the sun dancing on leaves conjures up all sorts of images. There's nothing like the sight of the whitethorn in spring, with the wrens singing in the background. Drops of rain, April showers, have inspired many a poem or folk song here in Ireland. Or the sight of the spider's web in autumn when the leaves have turned red and beads of almost icy water illuminate the intricate and detailed weave. Nature's chandeliers can be caught early in the morning. Water on a spider's web makes the web more visible to insects that are the spider's sustenance. But once the water evaporates, the web will go back to work, catching the spider's food like it was meant to. Ireland is now full of species of flowers and plants that are non-native and are considered invasive. Here we see the bumblebee flying from flower to flower on the crocosmia. Another beautiful plant that has been named invasive is the well-known rhododendron. But many of these flowering plants attract hoverflies and bumblebees and provide them with food. For as long as we are watching flowers, it is their colour and makeup that attract us and inspire us. Nature is full of awe-inspiring flora and fauna, from the tiny keeled slug, a lowly and often disliked presence in the garden, to red clover and grasses swaying in the breeze. Or magnificent geese swimming on the water with their young. To the tiny bug on a flower's head, a little soldier beetle. Or the wild cherry in summer. And gardens come alive with that which we have planted. It is hard not to be moved when we take the time to watch the wind blowing through a tree like this maple. Or the tiny ivy-leaved toadflax growing out of a tiny crack in stone. To the magnificent and colourful heads of flowers on this lilac. There's flowers that we all recognise, like the dog daisy, and grasses that gently sway to the house sparrow's call. What a beautiful painting this would make, or photograph, or collage, or poem. Here are the mallards swimming on our river, with swallow calls in the background. The gardener's friend, the wheelbarrow, has inspired many a postcard and card and painting. The willow herb with sand martins calling in the background. The range of plants and wildlife is awe-inspiring. The colours, the textures, all so different from each other. The tiny caterpillar, Species, is at the mid-stage of its tremendous life cycle, and looking at it now, there's no way one would consider that they will become the triumphant butterfly. But we know that they do. We can see the grey wagtail in a Cavan river, the Kinney pottle. Knapweed and grasses cling to the verges of our walkways, of our roadways, of our gardens. Here is a field of hemp, which is now an eco-plant, grown in Ireland for fuel and paper, for building materials and clothing. Not a sight that our grandfathers would have seen here in Ireland, but one that was familiar was this, the meadowsweet, which flowers from June until September. And here are magnificent bogs, places where sphagnum and sundews and water and bog cotton and heather and willow and a myriad of species of bugs and little animals and birds live. These look like barren wastelands, but when we get down into them, we see that they are teeming with life. This is Killycunny Bog in County Cavan, now under restoration and is to become a re-wetted bog. All across Cavan we see sites like this. Lakesides and riversides meet land. Scrubbier land towards the water, and then the fields are divided up. Just imagine the myriad of birds and nests that exist in those woodlands. A different world where birdsong is the norm. And look who's left the caterpillar stage and the cocoon behind, the small tortoise-shell butterfly. And the peacock butterfly. And the sweet pea, and the small tortoise-shell butterfly. That's an egg-laying Pyrrhus butterfly on nasturtiums. Plants like lavender provide us with scent and smell, and have been used for centuries, the oils pressed and worn. And this lupin in the rain, which takes 2 years to reach maturation. And the apple blossom, from whence an apple will grow. One could sit for hours and just watch nature unfold. Our interests in it are great and many, and nature provides us with much of what we need. Not just food and medicine, but also a connection to beauty and colour and feel. All the great painters and poets wrote about nature. They were very connected to it. So let's get connected to nature now ourselves. It might be just sitting in your front garden with your feet in the grass, or watching a little bee as it buzzes around a flower. Go out and connect into nature, and let's create something wonderful for our final exhibition when we reframe nature in Cavan.